So Danny, another 3 points on the road, a 2-0 victory. What do you make of it?
Absolutely delighted. I thought the performance was absolutely fantastic because these type of pitches and these type of teams are just not easy to play against. The direct, they're in your face. You know, the work in the second balls really well. So, you know, we told them before the game what to expect. Second balls was going to be massive and staying with runners, and the lads were faultless, absolutely faultless. They really were.
There's a lot of pressure on us tonight, wasn't there? How do you think we dealt with it?
Magnificently well. I mean, every player, you know, stepped up to the plate and they were counted for. I always say it, come off that pitch with no regrets, and I can safely say every single one of them can hold their head up high and say, you know, I've done a job today for myself and for my teammates. Because these places are really tough to come and get 3 points.
You mentioned how tough a place like this has come to, but Padiham certainly had the chances, particularly in the first half, didn't they? How do you think we dealt with the threat that they posed?
I thought we dealt with everything really. You know, I thought there was a couple of occasions, long range shots. Sam's had to save one, I think. But apart from that, I thought we dealt with everything. Dealt with everything they had to throw at us. And then us going forward, on the other hand, we were a real threat. It was just the final ball. It was a tricky pitch really because, you know, it was very bobbly at times. So, you know, that probably helped them more than us. But, you know, we got 3 points, so we've done something right.
You mentioned the pitch. Do you think it took us a little while to adapt to it?
Yeah, it's not easy because we want to play quick football, touch and play. You know, runs in behind, working the through balls between the full-backs and centre-backs, which we did do on a couple of occasions, but then the type of ball we were putting in probably needed an extra touch to maybe come back to the full-back to have a touch and cross. But we addressed it at half-time and, you know, we said be patient, don't need to rush and force it, stick to our game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Now, we've said this many times, Danny, but it was a great start to the second period, wasn't it? James Berry really put the ball on the plate for Tom Clare, but what a ball it was as well from Harry Friedman.
No, it was fantastic. And I mean, again, we speak about things at half time and you're just hoping and praying that the boys take the information on board, and that's exactly what they did. We said, can we work the ball over the full back, you know, because the pitch is on a bit of a slope. Opposite wide man staying wide and then coming in off his shape. And that's exactly what happened, so it's fantastic to see.
Do you think it was a red card for Padiham, and if so, how do you think that it altered the game?
Yeah, it changes games, doesn't it? Because they really are on the back foot. Whether it was a red or not, I don't know. It didn't look great from where I was, I'll be honest. I don't know how much he caught him. But, you know, the referee's got to make a decision, and it's gone in our favour. So from that moment on, they're up against it, going uphill with 10 men. You know, it's not easy. So it's down to us to capitalise on that, and we did.
We certainly began to play with much more freedom, didn't we, in that second period, culminating, of course, in Dante's second goal of the night.
Yeah, well, it's one of those. As soon as they go down to 10 men, they're a goal down. They have got to, you know, open the game up. So that's naturally going to happen, and it's down to us to capitalise on the space and, you know, taking care of the ball and moving it quickly to exploit their space. And, you know, we've got a numerical advantage. We've got to use it.
So, Danny, the question everybody, or at least the Silkmen fans, want me to ask you is how much does the prospect of becoming champions on Saturday excite you? I can tell by your face, mate.
Well, 100%. I mean, it's one of them. You wait all season for a moment like this, and, you know, the hard work that goes on behind the scenes, it just makes it worthwhile.
The lights are going out on us now, Danny, but the lights certainly aren't going out in our season, are they?
Definitely not, no.
That's a great recovery by me, by the way.
It is, to be fair.
Thanks,
Pull one out the bag.
Great stuff. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.